Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drive-Thru. I'm your host, Tony T. As we broadcast live here on Pick Dogs and Sports Chat Place YouTube channel and throughout social media, we'll get you out here well before the top of the hour. Give you guys enough time to get those bets in for the primetime games. And that's what we do here in the Drive-Thru, Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. It's our live free sports mix. So the games begin at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and later, sometimes 6:40, because baseball throws these curves at us that they start games at 6:40 for some reason. But anyway, deliver those winners, our professional handicappers over at Pick Dogs and Sports Chat Place. Let's take a peek at who'll be on the show with us here for today. All right, what this is Brian Bitler, Brad Francis, Jay Briggs. We got Rod Zawacky. Jovan just checked in, and Al Ninos will be signing in just a little later. And here's how they're going to line up for this evening. We've got Bitler, Briggs, Francis, Burts, Ninos, Zawacky, and I will close this one out. All right, we got 6 games remaining here for Major League Baseball. Actually, we do have 6 now. It's 5 because we do have a game starting here with the Angels and Guardians. So that will give us 5 games there, as well as that Monday Night Football. We'll have a pick there, as well as a prop from before you. So let's go ahead. Let's get this one underway. Let's go welcome in Brian Bitler. He leads off the week for us here on the Drive-Thru. If I'm over at Pick Dogs and a Sports Chat Place, where he's having a pretty good week. Let's bring him in right now. I think we're ready to roll. Brian, what's happening?
Not too much. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, good days for me, profitable. But today I had the Marlins early. That started me off with an L. But we'll see how the rest of the day goes.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Indeed, even though they gifted you 2 runs with that drop fly ball, but still,
yeah.
Those things happen.
They had 2 outs in the 8th inning. 2 outs in the 8th inning, I believe, and then they just the inning fell apart on them.
Yeah, and they did. Otto was. They got really wild there. They could have pushed a little more than 2 anyway. But anyway, that's why that's the Rangers for you. Giants here to host the Braves here tonight. Of course, the lot on the line here for Atlanta, battling the Mets here for the division title. Braves minus 190 total here at 7.
Yeah, from what I'm looking at tonight, really not a lot of love here for the San Francisco Giants at home on the run line. But that's just where I'm going to go with this one. The Giants have had a bad season, but really at home they're 37-32. Lately, the Braves have hit a little bit of a speed bump. Losers of 2 straight. Spencer Strider, phenomenal season so far. But Alex Cobb, I think he's better than his pedestrian numbers would indicate. Cobb got hit around. But before that, he had 4 straight very solid starts. And this is where I like to back the Giants here at home when they're plus money. But instead of getting all that plus money, I'm going to take the plus 1.5 where you're laying very minimal juice here. I think the Giants cover or at least keep it within a run. Take San Francisco plus 1.5.
All right, we got Brian here with the plus 1.5 runs here, minus 115 here against the Braves. Yeah, this could be like a close game because the Braves end up having some troubles here in some of these pitcher-friendly stadiums. But we've been seeing some runs scored here on both sides here with these Atlantic games. They have we've seen some runs scored here, and the pitchers have given up some runs as well.
Kenley Jansen hasn't been he's a Hall of Fame closer, but he's had a little bit of issues. So has the Braves bullpen. I just think if Cobb can keep the Giants in it when it gets into late innings, I think they could pull it out. Maybe get the W, but I'm going to stick with that plus 1.5. I think the Braves end up getting the win, but not the cover.
Yeah, looking at the Braves over their past 10 games, hitting .219 against right-handers. Of course, those are under players. You were looking at that under. That hook's gone now. It sits at 7. I think I even saw some. Let me see if I saw correctly. If I even saw some 6.5s in that game, because that total looked pretty low to me here. If we got that, we saw the total really depressed here. I think because Strider, because you are going against the Strider here, but again, yeah, this line has hit 6.5 now with that total.
Wow. Yeah, this morning it dipped to 7 from 7.5, and now seeing 6.5s. I still think you could even get in on the under here, even at 6.5. I don't see many runs get scored by the San Francisco Giants, and I think the Braves will struggle against Cobb. So.
Yeah, but of course, one of the trends facing the under is Atlanta 20-10 to the under against the NL West. Of course, some good pitching staffs in the NL West when you look at the Dodgers, even the Padres there as well. All right, we got Brian on record here. Giants run line plus the 1.5 runs, getting the plus 1.5. So you lose by 1, you can still cash here against the Braves. This one this is your late game, 9:45 Eastern time. All right, Brian, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium for tonight. Still 5 games on the board for Major League Baseball with 2 starting already. The Guardians and Angels has just began. So 5-game card because we do have game 2 here from this Ranger game and Marlins with that big Monday Night Football game night. Broncos and Seahawks. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
I tell you what, I got my one play left, and it's my best bet, my NFL Titanium play on a 21-11 run on my $15 best bets. That's 66% winners, off to a 4-2 NFL start this season. So I'm going to try to keep getting some winners for everybody. So make sure you check out my NFL Titanium play tonight.
That's right, guys. Got over with Brian Bitler over at Pick Dogs. Premium showing good profit here over the past week here. We got 280 units of profit. Also, good start to the NFL for Brian, 4-2, returning nearly 2 units of profit this year in the NFL. So good start for Brian. Get on board with Brian's NFL Monday Titanium wager right now. $15. Get the winning side. We're getting play here from this Broncos and Seahawks game. And, of course, $15. And it's credit guarantee, which means it must win or the amount that you purchased is credited back into your account for site credits. That's what credit guarantee means. So get on board there with Brian Bitler with that Monday Titanium wager. But here we are on a Monday. Good time to go long term, if you would, with that 7-day all sports pass. You get all of Brian's plays here for 7 days. We're here in the stretch run of Major League Baseball, 7 days of Major League Baseball. Now with NFL, well, you get Brian's Monday Night Football game. You'll also get his pick for Thursday, as well as Sunday. And if he gets those next week's games, we got 2 Monday Night Football games next week. If he gets those in on Sunday, he get those early as well with that 7-day pass. So good time to get on board with Brian's 7-day all sports pass. Also, we'll cover college football. Remember, we got those 2 games on Friday, and that big college football card, 50 FBS versus FBS teams there on Saturday. So a big card here, college football. These cards are huge. So that 7-day pass will get you covered here with all of Brian's plays. Very affordable pricing there, just $150, just more than $20 a day, but actually we'll get it under $20 a day when you use the promo code WIN15 at checkout. That'll knock 15% off that price and make it even less than $20 a day for Brian's premium plays here for 7 days. A good way to do it. Of course, you can go longer term with Brian with that 2-for-1 promotion, even greater value there. All right, Brian, it's always great to have you on the show. Continue that success, and we'll talk with you again on Friday.
All right, Tony, you have a good week. I'm going to hang out. Well, I'm going to watch the rest of the show. A lot of great handicappers coming up. Rod and Jay and Jovan, superstars on the Monday lineup here. But you guys have a good week.
You as well. Brian Bitler here on the drive to. Let's continue on here with our coverage. It's time to welcome in Jay Briggs. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. Of course, Jay's part of the weekend crew as well. Catch him on the halftime shows. I'm pretty sure he'll be with Mitch today on the halftime. We'll ask him if he's on halftime tonight with the Broncos and the Seahawks. So, Jay, what's happening?
What's going on today, Tony? And yes, sir, I'll be on tonight, halftime again. Seahawks, Broncos tonight. So, yeah, I'll be sure to tune in for that.
That's right, tune in at halftime when the game goes to half. Make sure you tune it in, have those notifications set for the Pick Dogs channel because you want to get the halftime picks here from both Jay and Mitch. All right, we're going to baseball tonight, 7 Eastern time. Blue Jays here hosting the Rays. Blue Jays have been bid up now to minus 165, total 8.5.
Yeah, this line kind of went up a little bit, but I think it's for decent reason. The Rays are starting Cooper Criswell. He's going to be his first major league start here tonight. And I was trying to do some research on Mr. Criswell today, and he didn't really seem to play too many games in single A, double A, or triple A. It seemed like the Rays moved him up rather fast to me. He might be good, but I'm going to fade him here in this first game. I know Barrios isn't people's favorite pitcher to back. Barrios, he's been all right in his last few outings, especially his last one. He gave up a few hits in his last one. In his last outing, Barrios went 6 innings, gave up 8 hits, 3 runs. However, the Jays' bats backed him up in that game against the O's on the road. They won 8-4. And I believe these Blue Jays bats back him up again tonight. And I like the Blue Jays on the run line, especially against the rookie, first game in the majors. It's not a spot I would like to be on the other side. I think the Blue Jays bats can continue to stay hot and in pace for this playoff race. I like the Blue Jays today on the run line.
All right, Blue Jays here on the run line, minus 1.5 runs, plus 125 here against the Rays. Looking here at Cooper Criswell, was drafted here, went to North Carolina, spent some time here in the Angels organization, and when the Angels waive you, I think it could be pretty bad. He did have one Major League Baseball outing, 1 1/3 innings, gave up 3 earned runs, 6 hits. Didn't walk anybody back, but crushed. Went back to the minors, and didn't do too well. Actually, yeah, he didn't do too well in the minor leagues. When he got called up, it was kind of some rough numbers there. But again, I think people see the fact that he was waived by the Angels, and the Angels aren't no great shakes right now. So This is probably one of the reasons you got here with the Blue Jays in this one.
Yeah, man. I think it's a great spot to swing for some plus money too on a run line. Like I said, this Blue Jays bats, they've been pretty hot lately, and I like them here at home to stay pretty hot. Especially 2 runs, I like them over that. I like them on the run line.
All right, Blue Jays run line -1.5 runs here, plus 125 against the Rays. This one to have a start time here at 7 p.m. Eastern time. All right, Jay, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Win, where we put up some great numbers here. Look at this for 2022, 617 units of profit. Also showing profit the last 30 days, coming with some profit here for the last 30 days as well. And of course, you look up and down the numbers here. Great start to the NFL season. Had a fantastic preseason. 5 games on the board from MLB. We got the Broncos, Seahawks as well. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Yes, sir. Today, Tony, I got up there a 3-pack, my NFL Monday, or not my Monday moneymaker. My bad, y'all. I can't talk today. I got my Monday moneymaker up there. It includes 1 NFL, 2 MLB. I got my best bet in there for football and baseball, and then MLB run line moneymaker. So you can't go wrong with that, man. Hop on that 3-pack, or you can hop on a 3-day, 7-day, or 30-day. It's really the best way to go, man. Y'all see the units up there, and I plan on just keep on stacking them. So, I mean, the best way is the longer you go, the better value you get. So I think that's the best way to go. Or you can hop on all these plays tonight or individual if you want to do it that way. However you want to do it, you can't go wrong, man. So Big Dogs Premium, you can check me out over there. Pair me up 2 for 1 with Brian, with Rod. Hey, everybody finna be hot. It's football season, basketball on the way, college football. You can't go wrong, man. Baseball right with Tony T. Hey, man, wherever you look, it's the right way to go.
Yep, that's right, man. Baseball keeping me up late nights here. You're sitting number 2 in baseball. You gotta cover. You gotta keep pushing along with baseball. Get on board here with Jay Briggs over at Pick Dogs Room. You see the numbers: 617 units of profit for 2022. Been an outstanding start, showing great profit in NFL to start the season. Monster NFL preseason as well. Has a great read on these teams, guys. Also showing profit the last 7 days. So get on board here with Jay Briggs over at Pick Dogs. Premium's got a Monday moneymaker up there for you right now. A 3-pack is best bet here from as well from Major League Baseball. The $15 best bet as well. So good time to get on board here with Jay. So you're going to get his 3 best plays all together in a 3-pack, or they can be bought individually. Because he does have the NFL as well up there individually. But if you just get that 3-pack, everything's bundled in that 3-pack. Of course, remember, whether you buy the 3-pack or you buy these plays individually, it is credit guaranteed, which means it must turn a profit where the amount you purchase is credited back into your account for side credits. That's what credit guaranteed means. So get on board there with Jay. Of course, you can go longer term. Now, longer term is not credit guaranteed because they're sold at a lower price. And the way Jay's running, you may want to consider a 1-month all sports pass. Get all of Jay's premium plays for a month. You include all his Major League Baseball. We'll get you right into the wild card round as well as the beginning of the first round of the playoffs, as well as Major League Baseball, as we said, the regular season, as well as NFL, college football, and of course that will get you right to the edge, about 6 days away from the start of the NBA. Of course, at that point you can renew with all the money you've made from Jay with that 1-month all sports pass. We're going to save you some money now when you use that promo code WIN15 at checkout, 15% off that price right there. So. It looks like it will knock off about $50 off that. So a good time to get on board. It comes out to about $10 a day when you use a promo code and get Jay's monthly all access pass, which saves you a lot of money instead of having to buy these packages all individually or having to hunt and fish for the best bet. You just get in the members area. You just log in. You can see exactly the titles of the picks and see which ones are his best bets. And go, there you go. Just get on board. Just get the 1 month and go to the members area and check it out right there. Of course, that promo code WIN at 15 at checkout will save you 15% off. You could add a second capper with 2 for 1 cap promotion, even greater value there. All right, Jay, as always, great having the show. Keep up that great work. And once again, tune into halftime. Jay and Mitch.
Yes, sir. You have a good night, Tony. Good luck tonight, and I'm going to see y'all tonight at halftime. Broncos, Seahawks.
Broncos, Seahawks, halftime with Jay and Mitch. All right, let's continue on here on the drive, too. Let's go ahead and welcome in Brad Francis. We've got double coverage in this Seahawks and Broncos game, so we're going to get it started here with the player prop from Brad Francis. If I'm over at Pick Dogs Premium, coming off a monster NFL season last year, finished runner-up in units production behind Alex Smart, but he had a really great NFL, so we're going to get ready to bring in Brad Francis, also part of the UFC team over at Pick Dogs. Let's bring him in right now. Brad, what's happening? You guys are on mute. I see lips. Lips moving, no sound. So sometimes it's either sign off and sign back in. Sometimes that'll fix the problem. That happens a lot sometimes. So sign off, sign back in. We'll get back to. We'll go right now to Jovan Burts here as Brad will sign off and sign back in again. So we weren't getting any sound from him, so we're going to go ahead and welcome in Jovan Burts. If I'm over at Pick Dogs Premium, let's see if we can bring in Jovan right now. Let's see where Jovan Burts. Oh, wait a minute. We'll stick here with Brad. So we'll stick with Brad. All right, Brad, here we go. We're going to look at this game a little differently here as the Seahawks here host the Broncos. Broncos are down to 6. This was at 7 and 6.5, but it's down to 6. Total sits here at 44.
Gotcha. I just want to confirm. Do you hear me, Tony?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Nothing?
Good.
I don't know. I'm just going to go with a pick. If you don't hear me, just cancel me off. But I'm rolling with Russell Wilson over 1.5 touchdowns here. You can hear me? Okay, sweet. In 2021, Russ threw 2 touchdowns in 9 of the 15 games he played last season. That offense was pretty bad for the Seahawks. And then in his last 3 seasons with the Seahawks, he threw 2 touchdowns in 30 out of 47 games he started, which was at a 63% clip. So I think the Broncos system will utilize Russ's arm pretty heavily this season. Nathaniel Hackett is the Broncos' new head coach this season, and he likes to run that West Coast style of offense. So I see them, throwing the ball a lot, maybe starting off with some runs earlier and then some drives and then utilizing some play action and going deep, things like that. And, I mean, Russ, he has some strong wide receivers that fly in the radar just due to the poor QB play in the past few seasons for the Broncos. So I expect guys like Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton, guys like that to thrive in this system. So, playing against his old team, I expect him to come out hot and get at least 2 touchdowns here. So that's my play there.
All right, we got we've got Brad here on this game. Let me get to the right card here with Brad here as we were moving around different cards here. We got him with the pick here with Russell Wilson over 1.5 passing touchdowns. It's got to be through the air at -145, and that's the tricky part, Brad, because any concern here that he may run one in those situations where they're inside the 5.
Yeah, no, that's definitely something that came across my mind, but I still like the passing touchdowns. I mean, like we said, when he scores, most of his touchdowns are by the arm, which, I mean, is a quarterback, so that's expected. But, it doesn't worry me too much. I feel like if they are going to drop touchdowns, he's going to be a big part of it. So, I'm still liking it.
Yeah, a matter of fact, you think of him running touchdown. They only did it in year 1 and year 3. Last year, he averaged just 2 rushing touchdowns. So he had 1 rushing touchdown per 8 games. So, yeah, that doesn't look like a likelihood of him running it in. And that's been the thing, too, is his rushing number. This may help you, too, as well. His rushing numbers have gone down considerably. I mean, last year, just 183 rushing yards. So he's not running the ball nearly as much.
Yeah, and I saw in the player prop for him tonight, it was like over under 11.5 yards, rushing yards. I was like, damn, that seems low for Russ. So that was another prop I like. But like you said, is like later in his career, he still scrambles a lot, but he doesn't really rush the ball a lot, I would say. So it's definitely interesting there.
Yeah, we got Brad here, Russell Wilson, over 1.5 passing touchdowns at -145. This one, of course, to have a start time of 8:15 Eastern time over on ESPN ABC. All right, Brad, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium for tonight. We're showing great profit here. Remember, we told you number 2 unit producer in the NFL last year, nearly 1,500 units of profit, already off to a good start in the NFL through week 1. Of course, we do have that NFL game up on the board as well. 5 from Major League Baseball. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Yep, just keeping it with the NFL today. I got one play I love on today's game, so that's it. I think it's my 5-star Monday Night Football premium pick. 3-1 so far this season. My loss yesterday was the Jaguars money line. They had that shit all the way to the end, but it's all good. So yeah, check that out. It's only $15 on the site. My long-term stuff isn't a bad deal as well.
That's right, guys. We're here with Brad Francis over at Pick Dogs. Premium showing good profit in the NFL. Last season was a great year. This season off to a good start. He does have his 5-star premium pick up there from this Broncos and Seahawks game. So get on board here. It's a Monday Night Football 5-star premium pick. Again, this is only $15, and it is also credit guaranteed. So it must win, where the amount you purchase is credited back into your account for side credits. So a good time here to get on board with Brad here with that NFL premium play up there, that $15 special. Or again, here we are on a Monday. I always mention that 7-day all sports pass is a great way to go because you get all of Brad's plays here from Major League Baseball for 7 days. We're right in the stretch run of Major League Baseball. Also NFL coverage here for Monday's game, Thursday's game, and Sunday's big card. So you're covered there for 3 days of NFL, 2 days of college football, because we got college football here on Friday and Saturday. Of course, all the baseball. So that 7-day pass is a great value right now over at Pick Dogs. We can knock off 15% off right now when you use the promo code WIN15 at checkout. That knocks off 15% off, and it really makes it really affordable, less than about $20 a day here for that 1 week all sports pass. So a great way to get on board here with Brad Francis with that 7-day all sports pass at a second capper with the 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Brad, as always, good having your show. The great work. We'll talk with you again on Friday. But I know you and Mills put together an MMA show on UFC weekends on Saturdays.
Yes, sir. Yeah, had a good weekend this Saturday. It was a fun fight card. Won some picks there, so that was good. But yeah, me and Mills every Saturday after the morning show, there's a UFC card, and then drive through Mondays and Fridays.
That's right, guys. So check out Brad there. Like, subscribe, set notifications, so when he's on with Mills, you can be there with him and getting those best numbers from their picks. All right, Brad, keep up that great work. We'll talk with you again on Friday.
All right. Thanks, boss. Have a good one.
You got it. Brad Francis here on the drive-thru. Guys, if you missed any of our picks, we'll do a complete recap here at the end of the show. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Al Ninos will help us out with that. So let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Just want to take a peek here at some of the start times. We do have some games starting at 6:40. I have one, and Jovan has one. So let's go to Jovan first, and then I may move up the rotation there because I've got a 6:40. So let's go ahead and bring in Jovan Burts. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs at Premium. Also contributes to the weekend shows. You can also catch Jovan's free parlay video of the day, free pick parlay, every day over at Pick Dogs. So I think we're ready for Jovan. Jovan, what's happening? You ready, Jovan? What? I think we might have some lag on your connection, Jovan.
Right.
Oh, all right. I guess there's some lag coming in here. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. All right, here we go. Your game's at 6:40 here. Tigers here hosting the Astros. Astros big favorites as you expect, minus 225, total of 7.
Yeah, so I looked at this total and I couldn't really believe it because with my old friend or the Red Sox old friend Eduardo Rodriguez on the mound, I can't believe this total 7. So I'm on the over in this one. You have both these lineups. They can hit lefties. We all know about the Astros hitting lefties. In their last 10, they're hitting that 269 clip. And as for the Tigers, they're doing a 5 points better with a 274 batting average versus lefties in their last 10. So with Eduardo Rodriguez, when he's on the mound, you're gonna get an over. He's 6-3-1 in his last 10 starts to the over. So that thing's been cashing. And versus the Astros, he's has a 5-3-1 over record. So I'm taking over just based on that. Framber Valdez, he get hit against this Tigers lineup because they hit lefty. So I expect him to give up 2 to 3 runs at least, and then dealing with the bullpens, you never know what's going to happen. So I'm on the over in this one.
All right, we got Jovan here going over the total here with the Houston Astros and Detroit Tigers in this one. Of course, we do see the line still holding steady here at over. Although we're seeing some juice in some places, moving over to 7.5. So you seem to be on the number here at 7, which is pretty good. Of course, as you said, Rodriguez with the Red Sox had his issues there. Seemed to get the best run support of any pitcher in history.
Right.
At some point. But yeah, he had given up the numbers. Of course, sometimes the only sweat you have is can these Tigers push across runs.
Yeah, I mean, it's an issue. It's an issue they've been having for the past several years, But I think in this spot, and let's just say they don't push across runs. I don't care about any of that because I believe the Astros can push those runs in themselves. So, whether he does or not, it might be a moot point in this one. So, I'm expecting more than 7 runs to cross the plate, regardless of who's scoring them.
All right, we got Astros Tigers over a total of 7. This one to have a start time 6:40 Eastern time. Right, Jovan, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs for tonight. Action is just showing great profit. Look at these numbers in the NFL. 490 units of profit on fire here, Jovan, to start the NFL season. Of course, we do have the Broncos and the Seahawks kicking off here at 8:15 Eastern time. We still have 5 games on the board for Major League Baseball. What do you have going over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Yeah, it's Monday, so you know what that means. Time to get this money with my Money Bag Monday NFL Mayhem play. I just had one play up. I'm not playing with baseball right now. As long as there's football, I'm going to have it on. So, I got a strong play in this one. Looking to cap off a strong week 1, where I'm number 1 on the leaderboards and early in this young NFL season, so there you have it on that. You can also check me out for that value. 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, yearly, one of the season passes or the combination season pass, or match me on one of the other handicappers or for the 2-for-1 capital promotional. You can't go wrong over on this side at Sports Chat Place and Pick Dogs. Let's get it.
That's right. Let's get it, guys. Get on board here with Jovan Burts over at Pick Dogs Premium. As you can see here, he's putting up together some great numbers here to start the NFL season. 490 units of profit. A great start to the season. 6-1 out of the gates from the NFL for Jovan. Also showing profit here in college football to start the season. So good time to get on board with Jovan here with his plays tonight. As he mentioned, a Money Bag Monday Night Football Mayhem credit guarantee on that play right now available over at Pick Dogs for $29. A credit guarantee means it must win or the amount you purchased is credited back into your account for site credits. That's what credit guarantee means. Also, a good time to get on board with Jovan's long-term pass. You want to try him out with a 7-day pass. Here we are on Monday. It's a great time to do that 7-day pass because you'll get all of Jovan's plays for 7 days. He's in action here with the NFL. We got NFL here on Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. Also, action in college football. College football here. Action here on Friday and Saturday. And the Major League Baseball stretch run here. So 7-day pass. Get on board with it. Use the promo code WIN15 at checkout, and you'll save 15% off. Also use you can add a second capper with that 2-for-1 cap promotion, even greater value now. So get on board with Jovan, off to a flying start here in the NFL. Good time to get on board and get that long-term pass. All right, Jovan, it's always great having you on the show. I know we tune in every day for that parlay video you create, and we'll talk with you again on Friday.
Absolutely. See you on Friday. Have a good night and win.
There you go. Jovan Burts here on the drive. So let's continue on. That was one of the 640 games. And I got one here, so I'm gonna push myself ahead of the next 2 because my game's going off in 5 minutes. Really quickly, it's a game between the Pirates here and the Cincinnati Reds here, and I'll be on the underdog in this one. I see Mike Minor minus next to him, and you know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm gonna do. You see Mike Minor, you run minus 135. Come on. We're going to take here. We're not going to take this name. I got the wrong one up there. I didn't get my card up there. Anyway, we've got the. We're going to take the Pirates plus 115 in this one. That is going to be the play. Pittsburgh Pirates plus the 115. And Minor faced the Pirates twice this season, and the Pirates hit them pretty good. As a matter of fact, the Pirates put up 9 earned runs in 12 innings that they faced Minor this season. And when you look at Minor as a favorite, the past 3 seasons, he hasn't been favored much. He's been favored 16 times the past 3 seasons. That's pretty bad, right? Anyway, the team record behind Minor as a favorite, 3-13 the past 3 seasons, when he's lined at minus 100 to minus 150. So he's, when there's a minus next to him, you run away. You go the other way. And that's what we're doing here. And also, Pirates, they don't hit too many pitchers very well, but this is one guy they hit pretty well. Again, Minor faced the Pirates twice this year, and Pittsburgh pushed across 9 earned runs in 12 innings. Pittsburgh's a play here at minus 115. Guys, I have my $15 premium pick up there right now over at Pick Dogs. I got a 3-pack as well. I've bundled my Monday Night Football pick with the 2 for baseball. I got a first pitch here in about 3 minutes, so still time to get my 3-pack over at Pick Dogs. I am the number 2 unit producer in baseball this year over at Pick Dogs, so get signed up. Let's continue on here on the drive-thru. We got remember Jovan's pick. He had the over in Houston and Detroit. So we got both of the 640 games covered. So let's continue on here with the drive-thru, and it is now time to welcome in Rod Zawacky. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. I promised you double coverage from the Seahawks Bronco game, and we got Rod ready to roll here. Rod, what's happening?
Not too much. Enjoying this Monday. It was a great weekend. Can't complain. So Dolphins up 1-0. Nice start. looking good.
So looking good. Looking good.
I cannot complain.
No complaints whatsoever with the Dolphins' way to start the season here. I like their coach. He's kind of an offshoot guy, funny guy, but they get the job done. They like playing for him. So here we go, 8:15 Eastern time. Seahawks facing the Broncos here. We got the Broncos from 7 down to 6. So there's been a move here on the Seahawks, the home dog here, the total 44.
Yeah, and we have seen that move, and I think just because of the reason, I think as we've seen early start of the season, defenses are definitely ahead of the offenses. You look at the Broncos last season, of course, they averaged 21 points offense for the Broncos at times. But with the injection of Wilson in there added to what's going to happen, I think the Broncos run a lot in this game. You look, their running backs, they got a nice dual threat with Melvin Gordon, the third in there, and Javonte Williams as well. In the backfield, and I think that they're going to run them both a lot, and that'll open up passing to a couple guys out there, Judy and Sutton. Of course, those guys are definitely good at throwing it deep as Wilson, but I think a lot more early until they get comfortable throwing them big bombs, and it's going to be tough for them throwing them big bombs. You look at the Seattle defense; they got some good safeties out there in Adams, great safety. And also, you're looking at Quadrate Diggs for the Seattle Seahawks out there in the back on safety. So I don't see the Broncos being able to throw the ball a whole lot of deep balls. So I think both defenses are going to come to play, and we got lower scoring. Both teams want to run the ball a lot more, especially with Geno Smith for Seattle at QB. It's tough that Kenny Walker there, the third, is injured for Seattle. I would love to see him out there because we know what he can do running the ball. So they'll have to go with Penny, and I think he'll get the bulk of the load. But you look at Geno Smith; he's still got some weapons with Metcalf out there and Lockett. So he's got some guys to throw the ball. But I think the defenses are ahead in this one, and I like the under. You look Seattle 2 to the under their last 9 as the dog. They're also 10 and to the under their last 14 on Monday nights. And you look 7-1 to the under their last 8 as a road favorite are these Broncos to the under. And they're also 37 and 17 to that under as the favorite are these Broncos. I like the under 44. I think we got a lower scoring one. Grind it out. That place is going to be rocking in Seattle. You know how loud that is.
Yeah.
13 man definitely going to come in. 12th man definitely coming into play here in Seattle. We know how loud that gets.
Yeah, we're kind of exiting here the pandemic. We're starting to see the return of the home field advantages. We saw that with Minnesota. I think we're going to see it again here with the Seattle Seahawks with that great home field there as well. One thing to note here, Russell Wilson does not run the ball as much, so I think he's a little easier to defend. Many people said that he's lost a few steps. So it's difficult when you know you can't outrun the edge rushers or the linebackers. You don't want those. You don't want those open field hits, and you don't have the speed to get out of bounds. You think twice about running, Rod.
Well, right. Well, and I know I've definitely seen a few memes of Russell Wilson looking like he was a little bit over pudgy weight when he had on that Broncos uniform. And there were a few memes that made fun of him looking pretty pudgy, not running as fast as what he used to, definitely. So. It's old man time, and your name's not Brady. Well, we know even Brady doesn't haul out and run it all a whole heck of a lot either. So they just manage. They just game manage the ball, just like we seen last night. Take what the defense gives you and just grind out first downs. And I think that's what we see. Both teams try to grind out first downs.
That's what I was going to say. So, you got 2 rookie tackles on the Seahawks, and if you're a rookie tackles and you're good enough to play in the NFL, that you might have some quality. People, they're not, they're not the offensive line. How do you know? You got 2 rookie tackles that are good enough to start, right?
Yeah, exactly right. So I think we just would both teams try out first down and burn clock.
Yeah, and looking at Geno Smith last year, he's not that same Geno Smith with the Jets. People seem to you got to take that out of your mind. Man's mature. Some of these guys mature over time, and they actually do improve over time. Believe it or not.
Right? Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes they do age like a nice fine wine. Sometimes they do better with age. But so it's just the time and time that you see over and over and over. Because it's like anything. you got to keep grinding. If you don't fail, then how can you succeed?
Yeah, so you're seeing a lot of, and a lot of, I think Gino will have his most successes from inside both of those 20s. But when you get in the red zone, that's when they lose confidence and they play the conservative, and it'll probably be a field goal game, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because I think both defenses can step up and keep it close.
And also too, with this first year coach for the Broncos, Nathaniel Hackett, he's calling the plays. There's a lot. That's a big responsibility. First year as a head coach. You got a first year quarterback, first year with your team. And now you're going to be calling plays. I always have an issue with those coaches with the headsets calling plays. I just don't like that. To me, it's not a good look for me when coaches, especially the first year in the league, you're out there with the headset calling plays. That's awkward for me.
Yes, I like the under. Low scoring.
Yeah, low scoring.
I don't see a Monday night shootout. I don't see 80 points being scored here. I don't see a Monday night shootout here.
Yeah, we could see some. Under 44 here. Broncos and Seahawks. This one have a start time of 8:15 Eastern time. All right, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium for tonight. We're showing great profit here over the last 30 days, 662 units of profit. Also showing great profit the last 7 days, nearly 500. Come off winning day yesterday. A great day from Rod Zawacky over at Pick Dogs tonight. We still have about 5 games on the board for Major League Baseball, the Monday Night Football game. What do you have going over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Yeah, we had a great day yesterday in the NFL, so making some units there, making units on Saturday, college football, and off to a nice 1-0 start. We had Texas earlier today, but I still got some good plays going left tonight. I got my 10-star Monday Night Football executive info play. You can get that alone by itself, or you got my 10-star $15 Bookie Buster in the MLB. You can pick that up over Pick Dogs Premium for $15 by itself. Or you can get both of those plays. Plus, I got one more play that I love in the MLB. You get my Monday night Insider Info 3-pack. I get you my Monday Night Football play and 2 more plays in the MLB that I love today. Scoop that package up and after become a winner, then jump aboard. Something long term. As you can see, we're definitely been making money the last week, the last month. Grab something long term. Save more money in your pocket and let me get you more winners. 3-day, 7-day, 30-day packages are out there, or even you look at something long-term. Deal that I've got going right now where you can get all 4 sports for $900, where you get all my NFL plays, all my NHL plays, all my college football plays, and I've thrown in the NBA in there, called the 3+1, all for $900. Can't go wrong. That works out to be $225 a season. I think that's the best deal I've got going right now. And if you use promo code WIN15, you'll get 15% off of that. So it'll be even more gradings, more savings to you. Don't forget to use WIN15.
That's right. WIN15 is the way to go, guys. Get on board here with Rod Zawacky over at Pick Dogs. Premium seed numbers here over the last 30 days, 662 units of profit. Right now up on the board over at Pick Dogs. Rod has his Monday Night Football executive info play on the board. One pick up there. Credit guarantee, must win, or the amount is credited back into your account. Of course, the way Rod's running, you might want to go long-term with Rod. Rod had mentioned up his 3-season pass up there, NFL, NHL, and college football, and NBA. Wow, we're going 3+1. We got four leagues in one here. A very good value right there at $900 for these entire seasons here from the NFL, college football, NHL, and NBA. Of course, the NHL begins in October 7th, October 8th. So that will also conclude. Yeah, less than a month away. So the NHL is in play. The first 4 or 5 days of the NHL is in play with this pass here. When you get actually it's in pass all the time. I was thinking the 1 month all sports pass it would be, but in this pass, it's automatically going to be included here with Rod Zawacky with that four league pass. And of course, remember, use that promo code WIN15 at checkout, and boy, you're going to save a $90 plus $135 off that price, right? When you use the WIN15 at checkout, so really good value right now. As Rod has his 4-season pass, the 4 major leagues that he's in: NHL, NBA, NFL, college football. In a 4-season pass right there. Great value right now. You use the promo code WIN15 at checkout. That's $135 off that price right now. And it's just some tremendous value. Rod's running hot. You want to get on board with it. Also covers the postseasons. Don't forget the postseasons. There'll be a lot of postseason action here from NFL, college football, the bowl games, of course, the NHL playoffs, those best of sevens, the NBA playoffs, the play-in games, right? They got the play-in games now. And NHL doesn't go play-in yet. They haven't done. They're not going to copy the NBA and do play-in, huh?
No, yeah, exactly right.
We don't want to see a 10 versus 11 and 11-12 versus 8. We don't want to see that, huh?
No. That's not going to happen. NHL's sticking with 8 and 8.
There you go. They're going to stick with it. They're not going the NBA way. But anyway, guys, that's a great pass right now. Those 4 seasons, when you use the promo code WIN15, $135 off. You can access Rod's page by clicking the link in the description and then click the All Cappers tab, and you'll find them there and get signed up. All right, Rod, as always, great having you show. Keep up that great work, and we'll talk with you again tomorrow.
Hey, thanks for having me. Let's get ourselves a winner tonight, and good luck with all your bets, everybody. And smash that thumbs up. Like we say, it doesn't cost you a cent. Helps us out a ton, and appreciate everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. So
see you guys
tomorrow.
Good night, Tony. You too.
Take care.
Good luck. Take care. Rod Zawacky here on the drive through. Let's continue on here on the drive through. Yeah, give us that thumb. It's like a knuckle bump, right? Like you want to give us a knuckle bump. Great job, guys. That's what it is. Like a thumbs up, like a thanks. So like button. Hit that like button. Let's continue on, guys. Reminder: we're getting a lot of people signed in. If you missed any of our picks, we'll do a complete recap here at the end of the show. I already recapped the 640 games. Those are in the books, but we got the rest of them for you. So make sure you stay tuned. Let's continue on here with the drive through. Let's go ahead and welcome. I almost forgot him again, right? I forgot about him last Monday, but didn't forget about him this time. It's Al Ninos. Let's bring in Al Ninos to the drive through. You'll find more of our pick dogs for him. Let's bring in Al. What's happened? Didn't forget about you, my man. Got you out of
order. You remembered me.
Yeah, I remember. Well, say, I'm going to sign in late, and then sometimes I think that means they're not coming on. Sometimes that's what happens. But we got you in. We got you in. We're going to go to game 2 this one. If you watch it early morning here, that was the day game tonight, but they're a doubleheader between the Marlins hosting the Rangers here. We've got the Rangers here, road favorites, -120, total sits at 7.
Well, your Pirates up 1-0 already, by the way. The Rangers, as you mentioned, played the first game of this doubleheader earlier today. I kind of like them in both games, to tell you the truth. I was kind of hoping maybe they'd slip in the first one just because I would like their chances better in the second game. But if I'm looking just straight up at this game, I can't just let that get me off it. I think they're the much better team right now, considering the Marlins injuries. And we got a pretty good pitching matchup, I think, and we're getting a very good price on John Gray here, who's not surprisingly having his the best season of his career. Even coming off his worst start ever, probably giving up 3 earned, 4 runs total, and just 1 in the 3rd inning. But still, despite that outing, he's still having his best season of his career, as I mentioned. As I said, not playing in Coors Field half your starts will help those numbers out. So judging by this line, we're still getting some value on Gray, especially coming off that bad start. He had another so-so start, giving up 4 earned, but he did complete 6 innings in that one against the Mariners. Again, going up against 2 of the hotter and more surprising teams of this season. So again, we can kind of forgive him, I guess, for those outings, and you're obviously not as bad as your worst outing either. So I think we're getting some value here on the Rangers. They are the road team too, giving us some extra value. I think we're getting a great price here, taking the Rangers on the money line.
All right, Al Ninos here with Rangers, money line -120 here against the Marlins. What do you got? Another note there?
Yeah, didn't look at Braxton Garrett on the other side, who's had terrible numbers his whole career, and he wasn't pitching at Coors Field most of the time. Also coming off an injury, so he just completed 3 1/3 in his rehab start, and don't know how deep he'll go into this one, which we probably want him in as deep as we can. But anyways, I think they'll get to the Marlins bullpen as well. So yeah, give me the Rangers.
Get the Rangers there. Of course, an oblique injury due to who was reinstated here ahead of this game, so they're gonna get him in here with Garrett. So Al Ninos here on the Rangers -120 against this Marlins team that just can't really. Again, it really comes down to just the offense. I mean, they were gifted 2 runs in game 1. I mean, the center fielder dropped the ball. Ross, they've been shut out again.
Yeah, no, this offense has really been struggling again without Soler and the other sorry, I can't even pronounce his name right, probably, but yeah, anyways, they're definitely missing their big bats, and it's shown over the for a while now. And again, John Gray, I think, is in a perfect spot to bounce back from that rough outing, and I think he does well tonight. And again, he should get plenty of run support against Braxton Garrett here coming back from his injury.
There we go. Rangers minus 120 against the Marlins. This one to have a start time. Game 2 at 7 Eastern time. All right, now let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium for tonight. Showing a good profit over the last 7 days here. So we've got, still 5 games on the board for Major League Baseball. We got those 6:40 games began. And, of course, we got that big Monday night game between the Broncos and Seahawks. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
I got a 3-pack, 2 in the MLB and my Monday Night Football bet. If you want to check that out, I also have just my Monday Night Football. If you're just looking for football, again, I understand that baseball not everyone's sport. I know we love it, Tony, but I get it. It's not everyone's favorite. But I still think you should be betting it, though. Definitely plenty of value in the MLB still left over, especially when we got these football games getting most of the public's attention. So yeah, best way to go still a long-term pass. You get all the plays that way, and yeah, longer you go, better deal you get.
That's right, guys. You got on board with the Al Ninos over at Pick Dogs Premium, showing good results here over the past 7 days. 205 units of profit, fully documented. You can verify those numbers by going to Al Ninos' Handicapper page. Go down to Pick History. You can see all the plays showing profit this year in the NFL as well as in college football this year. So Al Ninos with a 3-pack up there. He's put together his NFL best bet and his 2 best bets here from MLB into a 3-pack. Credit guarantee, must turn a profit, or the amount you purchased is credited back into your account for side credits. That's what credit guarantee means there from El Ninos. Also sells the NFL play individually there. But again, here we are on a Monday. The 7-day pass is fantastic values. We've talked about all show long. 7 days of plays from El, all his premium plays here from Major League Baseball. We are on the stretch run here of Major League Baseball. NFL will be covered here for Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. So that's covered in a 7-day pass, as well as college football for the Friday and Saturday games. So get on board with Al Ninos. The 7-day All Sports Pass. Use the promo code WIN15 at checkout, and you'll save 15% off. A really good value there as well. All right, Al, as always, great having your show. Keep up that success, and we'll talk with you again tomorrow.
All right, Tony. Have a good one, man.
You got it, Al Ninos here on the drive. Let's continue on the shows. You got my pick already, guys. So let's get right into the recap. Al Ninos is going to stick around for the recap, so he's not going very far. So let's get the picks up there right now. Brian got us started. Giants run line plus here. The plus 1.5 runs, minus 115 against the Braves. Jay was on the Blue Jays run line, minus 1.5 runs, plus 125 against the Rays. Brad likes Russell Wilson over 1.5 passing touchdowns at minus 145. Jovan, this is a game that started. You can still go in-game them. Astros, Tigers over 7. Al Ninos, Rangers minus 120 against the Marlins in game 2. Rod Zawacky, Broncos, Seahawks under 44. And my pick is already in action. Although I don't know if they're up. Pirates are up, so you might not get much value if you do the in-game. Pirates plus 115 against the Reds. All right, Al, other than your pick, which one do you like the best?
Well, it's Monday night, and I like that pick. So let's go with the Rod's Broncos Seahawks under 44 there.
All right, under 44 here. And I kind of like Brian's pick here with the Giants run line plus. Cobb is a serviceable pitcher, and I could see this finishing as a 1-run game. I like the number there, plus 1.5 here against the Braves. All right, that'll do here for this edition of the Drive-Thru. Guys, be sure to tune in again tomorrow live here at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll do it all over again. We'll have a big baseball card, 17-game card for Major League Baseball. There's 2 doubleheaders, so we'll have some game 2s on the board. We should have a good 15-game card in prime time, so make sure you tune in to the Drive-Thru. And, of course, we'll bring in our cappers here from Pick Dog Sports Chat Place, giving out the picks here at 6 Eastern Time. And don't forget, it all gets started every day, 10 a.m. Eastern Time with the morning show. We got Mitch and Chris on the morning shows. Don't forget Mitch's 7 picks in 5 minutes. Video series from Jovan with his parlay video. Also, Ron Romanelli's Major League Baseball rundown. And of course, we'll keep an eye with the college football and NFL show this week. As we've got a lot more shows here on Pick Dogs as we start the fall lineup now. It's really excited for the fall lineup this year, so check it out. Of course, don't forget Brad as well as Mills with their MMA show whenever there's UFC shows on the weekend. And of course, halftime tonight. Mitch, back to the halftime shows. You guys been tuning in those halftime shows with Mitch and Jay. Make sure to, and if you need a reminder for those, just set notifications and just have your phone up with the YouTube channel up, and you'll get notified. So when when Jay and Mitch go live with their halftime show, you're live with them, so you can get those halftime picks there from Jay and Mitch tonight on the halftime show. That'll be also live over the Pick Dogs channel, so make sure you guys tune in for that. All right, that'll do it here for tonight's show, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, set notifications, as we said. Tune in again tomorrow live at 6 Eastern Time. We'll do it all over again. Let's bring in our crew for tonight's show. We're going to wait goodbye to you guys. You guys have a great evening. We'll talk with you guys again tomorrow here on The Drive-Thru.